Saturday, April the 26th, 2003. I'm at the Lincoln County Jail, the Lincoln County Museum in Lincoln, New Mexico. Isn't Lincoln beautiful? It was this type of day, this type of weather, that Billy the Kid escaped in 1881. There was an old outhouse out behind this Lincoln County jail where supposedly a gun was hidden so Billy the Kid could escape. One day, Deputy Bell let Billy the Kid go to the restroom. Deputy Ollinger had taken some prisoners over to the Wortley Hotel for lunch. A peaceful, warm spring day. As you can see what it is right now in Lincoln today, it was even more peaceful in 1881 until Billy the Kid escaped. Billy the Kid went to, obviously it was open in the spring day for cooling purposes. Deputy Ollinger had taken some prisoners over to the Wortley Hotel across the street for lunch. The Wortley Hotel is there today. It's a bed and rest and a restaurant, a beautiful place to visit and spend the night. Ollinger, across the street, when he heard the gunshots came running across the street, he never envisioned that Billy the Kid had escaped. He thought for sure that Deputy Bell had shot and killed Billy the Kid. Running across this street was Deputy. Approaching this building, headed to check on the kid, there he was right there in that window, pointing down at Ollinger with Ollinger's own shotgun. "Hello, Bob." "I'm killed," he said. The shot rang out. Ollinger fell dead. Today there's a marker there. Ollinger fell dead, a victim of his own gun, a victim of the man he wanted to kill himself personally. Billy the Kid came out on this porch here, talked to people. They say he sang and danced and kicked his heels. He was happy to be free. Billy the Kid stood on that porch, happy to be a free man. This was the old Murphy Dolan store. And this was Billy the Kid's freedom. Those days, the stairways you see here were not there. Just as Billy the Kid and Brushy Bill Roberts said. Billy the Kid stayed out there about an hour, maybe longer, happy to have his freedom, talking. Beautiful Lincoln. Look around what he was looking at. A peaceful, beautiful, look at the sight Billy looked at out that window. The world prior to his escape was this window here and the window on our left, which is the first one. These were two windows he could look out, and windows which were open for air. This is what Billy the Kid saw when he looked out. Beautiful mountains. How sure he felt. How sure Billy the Kid thought, "I'd like to get my horse and go out on those mountains." He could see him. He wanted his freedom. We're here where Bob Ollinger died. They misspelled his name, it's one L. But still, this is where he died, folks. And then Billy the Kid shot another one from the balcony up there. He put the second blast into him, then broke the rifle over the banister and threw it down. Said, "You'll never use that on me again." Ollinger taunted and teased and hated Billy the Kid. We're at the back of the Lincoln County Museum jail. There's a door that comes out. There's where Ollinger, there's a mark where Ollinger died. Here was the backyard. There's a restroom now for public use. Back then there was an outdoor commode out here. Notice the beautiful view. Little did Belle imagine that we brought Billy the Kid out here to go to the restaurant on that beautiful Saturday afternoon. Little did he imagine that he would be dead and Billy the Kid would be a free man. A lot of people place that outhouse right about in here. It's a beautiful view out here. Beautiful view. You can just imagine what was going through Billy the Kid's mind after using the restroom maybe and getting ready to go in that door. What was going through his mind? He had to be nervous and excited. Billy the Kid hated to kill Belle. It might even have been accidental that he did it. But it was life or death. It was escape. Belle ran out the building, fell dead right here. Billy the Kid escaped from the Lincoln County Jail. Look at the day it is. It's a beautiful day. April 1881. The breeze is blowing gently, the sun is shining. The air is cool, but not cold. It's just a beautiful day when you feel good to be alive. And you know that Billy the Kid felt good being alive. Here we are on the porch, the upper deck of the Lincoln County Jail. Billy the Kid stands here, a free man, having killed with much enthusiasm Deputy Ollinger, and with remorse, Deputy Belle. Stood here, talked to people down below. "Hey, Billy." The stairs weren't here. Billy the Kid, a free man. It is the same. The hills and mountains are the same. A beautiful spring day. Instead of looking through a window and wishing he were free, Billy the Kid stood here, a free man. Just to give you an example, at the top of the steps on the edge, he fired another shot into Ollinger and broke the gun, the shotgun, and threw it over. There's Ollinger's headstone. The window that used to be his only refuge of air and vision, he was there for days wondering what it'd be like to be outside. He could even see the Wortley Hotel. Now Billy the Kid, standing on the porch. Billy the Kid, a free man. There's a door that led to the inside. Sheriff's office, it says. Today's April the 26th, 2003. We're experiencing what Billy the Kid experienced in 1881. The land hasn't changed. The town hasn't changed much. The weather hasn't changed much. is just like this. This is ground floor level. There's where Billy the Kid strode outside, talked to people, shot Hollinger again, broke the shotgun and threw it over the rails. There's the window he had for air and vision. Is it the window where he shot Bob Hollinger? Hello, Bob. I'm dead. I'm killed. And there he fell. It's a day like today in history. Hasn't changed much. If I had to recommend one place to go for history in the United States, it would be Lincoln. Beautiful, beautiful, well kept, well maintained. Basically just as it was city. The greatest escape of Billy the Kid. McSweens, Tunstall's, and Beaudry, all of them came here. The regulators. This is Billy. This is Lincoln. This is April 26th. This is a road the old wagons and horses come in and out of. Hasn't changed, it's just been paved. Lincoln, New Mexico. Feel the beautiful breeze. It's so nice here. Lincoln. Beautiful Lincoln. It's a street from the courthouse. Look at these beautiful hills. Looks just like San Patricio, and it greatly looks like the area in Texas where Brushy Bill Roberts lived. Highway 67, Glen Rose, Granbury, Hyco, Hamilton. Pretty similar. Billy the Kid had that taste for these hills. Beautiful sight. This is Lincoln, New Mexico. Lincoln County Museum Jail. And here's the Wortley Hotel. A bed and rest. You need to stay here. It is historic. It is beautiful. The Tunstall McSween store here, that's a store right there. And this is the side of the McSween home, which is no longer there. Billy the Kid made one of his most daring escapes here. The house was burning. They were running out of rooms to run to. Old Dolan home, D-O-L-A-N, Dolan home. Old Lincoln, the McSween store again. The sign says, on July the 19th, 1878, Pepin's posse fired it. That means they put it on fire to run out the inmates. Excuse me. Leading victim of this was McSween himself. He was gunned down when he walked out with a Bible in his hands. Folks, you can't get any better than this. This is where the beautiful painting about Billy the Kid, guns blaring, running out the back door. They ran down to the river and escaped. Billy the Kid was a man who had 9 lives. Ran out in Hyco in 1950. This is where Billy the Kid made another daring escape here. This was almost 3 years before his escape from the jail over there. To the McSween home. Fire and time. Billy the Kid and his buddies running out the back door. McSween dying out here. Been fired on. You can see why McSween had a house here. It's so beautiful. He certainly picked a wonderful woman. We picked Susan McSween for his wife. She tolerated everything for him and carried on for him very well after he died. She was a wonderful, wonderful person. Just think, it was dark. The house was burning, smoke everywhere. Men everywhere shooting at Billy the Kid and his buddies. Their last escape, their last chance was to run. They ran out this back door, ran down that hill, and ran for the river. A great escape by Billy the Kid. Little did he realize that in April of 1881, almost 3 years later, he'd be across the street in jail, waiting to be hanged and make another unbelievable escape. Isn't that something? Here we are. Billy the Kid ran right through these woods. It is just unbelievable being here in Lincoln. Tunstall McSween store. Can you just imagine how many times Billy the Kid, Tunstall, McSween, all the players of the Billy the Kid Lincoln County War walked through this property? How many people we study in history walked through these doors? And to its left was the McSween home, which we just came from. Folks, this is history. This is Jannay Valdez of the Billy the Kid Museum in Canton, Texas. I'm telling you that New Mexico is Billy the Kid country. Get your car, get in it, turn the key on, and get here as quickly as you can. Don't miss out on beautiful history. Come here in the evening, stay here at night. Listen to the owls hooting, the birds chirping, the silence. You can almost feel Billy the Kid. There's the McSween Tunstall store. John Tunstall, Alexander McSween, Billy the Kid, Beaudry, all Torreon. There's portholes for rifles and shooting Indians and participants in the Billy the Kid Lincoln County War. This was an integral part of the 5-day war. This is Lincoln. This is history. This is beautiful. The Visitor Center and Museum, a division of the Hubbard Museum of the American West. Here's where you go when you come to Lincoln to get your tickets for the grand tour of everything in Lincoln. Beautiful museum. Beautiful Lincoln. You come to the historic Lincoln Visitor Center and Museum. It's beautiful. This is Billy the Kid country. Right now there's construction going on. Doesn't matter. Come on. It's beautiful. Mexico, April the 26th, 2003. Jannay Valdez. Getting ready to go myself and say goodbye to Lincoln, beautiful Lincoln, New Mexico. People of Lincoln are so friendly. The people that run the museums and such here are helpful and friendly. New Mexico is beautiful. Whether it's the deserts or whether it's the mountains of Ruidoso, whether it's the white sands, whether it's historic Lincoln, whether it's beautiful Roswell, whether it's UFO Museum. This is Lincoln. This is New Mexico. This is Billy the Kid country. You need to see it, folks. You need to stay here. You need to experience it.